Willoughby and Son, the ego's funeral home. This is often listed in the top 25 Twilight Zone episodes, sometimes ranked around number 15. Season 1, Episode 30. It endures because it does not just tell the story of Gart Williams. It tells the story of the human mind trapped in time, yearning for peace but looking for it in the wrong place. The cannonade of life. Rod Serling opens with Gart Williams described as a man protected by a suit of armor, all held together by one bolt. When the bolt is removed, he becomes a naked target. The word cannonaded means a relentless bombardment of heavy fire. His insecurities, his sensitivity, his humiliation are like shells exploding inside his mind. The ego is the artillery. Gart is not being destroyed by Misrell or his wife or his job. He is being destroyed by his belief in unworthiness. The bombardment is not coming from outside. It is coming from within. Oliver Misrell. The boss's name matters. Misrell, like miserable, is not subtle. He is the embodiment of the ego's voice. Push, push, push. Drive, drive, drive. His rant about Williams's failure and his humiliation in the boardroom is the world's script. You are not enough, so do more. You have failed, so try harder. Misrell is Gart's own mind projected outward. The tyrant inside turned into a boss in form. Jane Williams. Gart's wife Jane plays the same role. She is another mouthpiece for his inner self-attack. She belittles him. She mocks his dreams. She weaponizes his sensitivity. She tells him he was born too late and ridicules his longing for something simpler. She mirrors back the same judgment he already holds against himself. A Course in Miracles says you see what you believe you are. Jane is his guilt made flesh. The ad man with no ad. The irony is sharp. Gart is an advertising executive, a man paid to sell dreams and illusions to others. He can market cars and campaigns but cannot sell peace to himself. He is the archetype of the ego's salesman, good at painting illusions outward but empty inside. He manages campaigns for clients but cannot manage the self-attack of his own mind. His whole profession mirrors the episode's theme, selling fantasies in place of truth. The train to Willoughby. And so Gart dozes on the train. Suddenly the harsh November commute becomes July 1888. A golden world of fishing, barefoot children and wagons. A Courier and Ives painting of nostalgia. The conductor smiles and says, "Next stop, Willoughby." But what is Willoughby? It is not heaven. It is not the holy instant. It is the ego's counterfeit. A past painted as paradise. A town manufactured in a dream. Nostalgia is the ego's anesthetic. It convinces the mind that salvation lies behind in a simpler time. But as A Course in Miracles reminds us, the past is gone. It can touch me not. The wife's verdict. When Gart tells Jane, she ridicules him. My miserable, tragic error was marrying a man whose dream is to be Huckleberry Finn. The irony is thick. Huck Finn himself was fiction. A dream character inside a novel. And Gart admits it. It was a little town I manufactured in a dream. He knows Willoughby is not real, yet he clings to it. Why? Because he believes truth must be simple in form, rather than simple in content. He mistakes simplicity for a fishing pole, not forgiveness. The real opportunity. Here is the critical metaphysical point. Gart's opportunity was never to get off at Willoughby. His opportunity was the moment of frustration at work. The moment of humiliation. The moment Jane sneered at him. That was the invitation to choose again. The Holy Spirit whispers you made this, and it is not true. But Gart refuses. Instead of using the world's pain to awaken, he doubles down on fantasy. The fatal choice. Finally, he promises, next time I will get off at Willoughby. And he does, by leaping to his death. The last image is a hearse door closing painted with the words Willoughby and Son. It was not life he chose. It was death. The ego dressed it up with sunlight and bandstands, but the hearse exposes the trick, the flip. Metaphysically, Willoughby is not salvation. It is ego death worship. It says rest in peace instead of awake in peace. True peace is not found in July 1888. It is not found in any place in time. Peace is found in recognizing the entire dream is false. Willoughby is the world's answer. Run backward into fantasy. Spirit's answer is step out of time altogether. Willoughby. Maybe it is wishful thinking nestled in a hidden part of a man's mind. Or maybe it is the last stop in the vast design of things. But for a man like Gart Williams, it was only another illusion of escape. Because peace never comes from leaving the train of life. It comes from waking up to the truth that the train itself was never real. That recognition too comes from a place called the Twilight Zone.